Craig. What up,
there.
Craig?
Hey,
How y'all?
What up? Hey, y'all. We all good. All y'all is
Thanks,
good.
y'all.
We're Stephanie.
I
I love that Southern California.
What
love.
Sam
Thanks
is
for the
that?
text message a half hour ago. Very helpful. We're not
That's
really
Sam.
right.
Super Sam is back in the
I
house.
meant to do it earlier
What
today,
up?
but I was like, gotta do it now.
Nice.
Hey, Super Sam.
Super
Hi.
Sam.
Emily, I see that
Oh.
cutie pie baby of yours.
Oh,
All right,
so
you guys, there it goes. I got the power. You're all muted. Ha ha. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to ISA You Team Express Business Zoom. We're here every Monday night at 5:30 p.m. PST, which is 8:30 p.m. EST, which I think we don't put the S in there, but I don't know, and it's okay. You get it, right? And sometime in the morning, Aussie time, tomorrow. So we got all the time zones going on here. Welcome. My name is Debbie Beebe. And again, if you forget, it's in big letters right there in my little square. So I am so excited to have you all here tonight. I'm really excited to have the trainers that are training tonight. And I'm even more super duper excited because I get to start with recognition. That's what I do. And then what do you do? Yeah, a little bit more of that, right? A little crazy. Hey, Albie, can I see you go a little bit more crazy than that? All right. Okay, you guys, let's just jump right in because when I was on the call training this morning and I opened up recognition for all these people that rank advanced last week, and there were 20 of you, I was like about to fall out of my chair. 20 rank advancements last week. And I would be doing a disservice if I didn't read the sponsor's name also. So I will go as fast as I can, but I'm not going as fast as I can because y'all don't deserve the recognition. I'm just going fast because we are on, a time limit with all the training going on and we want to get to our trainers, but definitely going through recognition and recognizing all y'all that are doing the thing that does the thing that does the thing is like why we're all here, right? So let's go. All right, sponsor, Beth McLaughlin, consultant, Kathleen McGuire, sponsor, Ronda Bowie, and consultant, Helen Ikovozi, sponsor, Chris and Callie Tanaka, consultant, David Bowden, sponsor, Michael Jewell, consultant, Shannon Elias, yeah, maybe. Sponsor, Carol McKinney, consultant, Tom McKinney, sponsor, Chris and Callie Tanaka, consultant, Denise Tracy, sponsor, Alvy Shepard, or otherwise known as Alvy Rocks, consultant, Jeremy Mall, sponsor, Alvy Rocks, consultant, Clay Evison, sponsor, Stephen Truitt, consultant, Heidi Reddick, sponsor, Rhonda Bowie, and consultant, Chuck Bowie. Sponsor, Frank Hernandez, consultant, Damari Oramas. Sponsor, Andrea Metzler, consultant, Jesse Schultz. Sponsor, Andrea Metzler, consultant, Kirsten Palm. Sponsor, Michael Caney, consultant, Shannon Caney. I see you guys, I'm loving it. Sponsor, Craig Hernandez, consultant, Kim Arias. All right, here we go. And sponsor, Renee Caney, and manager, Michael Caney. Sponsor, April Fogg, manager, Kathy Loomis. Sponsor, Tracy Calvert, manager, Rhonda Bowie. Sponsor, Alvy Rocks, Alvy Shepard. Crystal manager, Stephen Truitt. Sponsor, Tracy Calvert. Director, Beth McLaughlin. Holy crud. I mean, that is like, right, Rhonda? I mean, that's the thing that does the thing that does the thing. And it is so freaking exciting to watch that happen and just watch this team grow and watch people get it and just get paid, right? Because we're moving product throughout this beautiful globe of ours. This global company is on fire because of all y'all. All right, Mexico, Mad Dash. Jingle bells, jingle bells. What do I want in my stocking? Probably a Mexico trip. So I think I'll do that. Oh, I did. Jeff and I are going to Mexico. We qualified. Alvy Shepherd, Alvy Rocks qualified. Let's see, Tracy Calvert qualified. And Chris and Callie Tanaka qualified. And I know some others that are right on the brink. And if they would just do it. We're getting excited to see all of you guys in Mexico because you know what? We're having a team party on the beach. So we want y'all there. We are going to have so much fun. So congratulations so far, but I know y'all are going to be doing it. All right, one more thing before I turn it over to our trainers for the night is we just must, like we did on the call this morning, we just got to go over a few announcements, the leaders in the loop. If you didn't open up isogenicsbusiness.com this morning to see what's going on for the week, then you kind of missed a step in your business. I just want you guys to know that because every Monday morning, isogenicsbusiness.com right there gives you everything that's going on for the week. And it's so super important. First and foremost, we know this, but we must say this again because we must take a moment and enjoy our coffee. And I think because of all of us, maybe emailing, oh, we love you, Isogenics, and we would love you to keep our coffee. They did. So they're keeping the organic coffee. The premium is only going to last as long as it lasts. So if it's in your auto ship, then they will replace it with organic if they run out by the time your auto ship hits, or your lifestyle rewards, I think is probably the name I should be using. We have that mocha shape. We have a mocha shape. I don't know what shape that is, but anyway, we have a limited edition mocha shake. And again, limited edition. If you're loving mocha shake, you better get your order in. Along with, we have a mocha entourage, which is mocha and pumpkin and banana shake. All three of those shakes with a beautiful white ceramic canister. I showed you guys it last week. I have 5 of them, and the bamboo top seals. So if you're worried, oh, does it just lay on top? I don't know if I want that. It actually has a nice seal on it. You're going to want that canister or 5 of them like I got. And then let's just talk about really fast our wonderful promo that's going on. And you new customers only, right? 4 boxes of one type of the elixir, so either the collagen or the adaptogen, and they will get a free box of the other one that wasn't the initial order. So how cool is that? But even cooler, because I know most of you enroll people that are doing the collagen, you enroll people on the Beauty Afterglow bundle, right? And so that's the 6 boxes. They still get that same deal and free shipping. So of course, why wouldn't you do the 6 boxes, right? So they can have free shipping. You're going to be doing that. And remember that most promotions through Isogenics, I'm talking 99.9% of the promotions, they must be when you enroll them on lifestyle rewards. Not only are they getting the best discount, the best wholesale price, that 15% off, they're also getting that free shipping, especially with the 6 boxes. So make sure you always put somebody on lifestyle rewards or they're going to miss the promo. And then on Wednesday, we have formerly known Lynn Hagedorn, Lynn Klaus will be talking about why Isogenics. Make sure you're on that Zoom. That is at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I think
tomorrow.
That is it. Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thanks, Stephanie. We have our Difference Maker Zoom at 6 p.m. PST with Christina Potter. She puts, all these Zooms together every Tuesday night, and it is the thing that does the thing for you. Like, you get all your people in front of their camera or in front of their phone camera on the Zoom to listen to the stories of people at Isogenics, people that have had such great results in all areas. That's the best testimony ever, social proof. And that thing just does the work for you. So if you've had anybody that's looking at Isogenics in the past, somebody that just needs a little push, just a little push, get them on that Zoom, have them listen to the stories. We have, let's see, who do we have tomorrow night? We have
Tomorrow's
Mary Beth,
Monique,
Monique, and Mary
and
Beth.
Janessa.
Oh, Janessa. I don't know why I want. Oh, hey, Mary Beth, maybe you should join in. 'Cause for some reason, you're on my brain.
We'll sign you up.
So there you go. Anyway, all right. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll into the training for the night. And like I always tell you, you got your pen, you got your pad of paper or your notebook. You're going to want to take notes. Most importantly, one of the things that I really loved it. Did anybody see Sydney Litch last week on the Wellness Wednesday? Did anybody jump on that Zoom when she did Wellness Wednesday? Sydney Litch is like a powerhouse. I love listening to her. She's 24 years old, 27 years old. I don't know. I love listening to her. She has such posture. The first thing she said when it was her turn to speak was, if you all could do me a favor and turn your cameras on, I would really appreciate that. I love that. We say it all the time, turn your cameras on, turn your cameras on, turn yeah. I'm only seeing my first screen. There's 2 screens here, so I don't know. But this first screen, I want to just say thank you to all of you for having your cameras on, because going to a meeting, a business meeting, if you were in a corporate job, you wouldn't walk in with a bag over your head or go, don't look at me. I don't want anybody to look at me. You want to be front, present, eye contact. And you know what? When you're a trainer or you're speaking and everybody's cameras off, it is so unnerving. There's no energy in it, and it's just, it bugs. Okay, it just bugs. That's what it does. So congratulations and thank you all the way to high heaven for having your cameras on. I appreciate it, and I know the people that are speaking appreciate it. Now we have millionaire number 77 on the line, and she has been with Isogenics since I think it was 2 weeks after they opened, something like that. You know her as my punch in the face. And I mean that with all the love in the world, because she has taught me personally so much throughout my 9 years. And she is one of my confidants. She is one of my mentors for sure. When I have anything going on, she is probably the very first person that I will call and hash whatever's going on. And I just love her. She has so much wisdom. She definitely is a powerhouse in her own right. And I am so excited to have her here. We have her, and then we have the amazing, my other half, Jeff Beebe, and they are going to co-train, but I think I'm going to throw it to Ms. Ronda Coallier first. Thank you for being here, and we love and appreciate you, Ronda.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I swear, I'm like listening to all these rank advances and these directors and managers, and you guys, that's a big deal. And so if there's any new managers, directors, or consultants on tonight, I'm so excited for you. Your future is literally unlimited. It's only limited by your own limits. Isn't that cool? So shit, let's go to work on our limits, right? All right, so first of all, I got this card right here. Oh, I got the camera thing is weird. Oh no, hold on. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? All right,
Yes.
So I'm gonna make note, here we go. This card right here, Debbie, was coming your way because they canceled your freaking coffee. So I got you, this card made me laugh so hard. And it says inside of it, Debbie, I'm so sorry about your loss. I know you will miss it much. Here is to finding another one, even better. I love you, Rhonda. So, and I cracked up when I saw this. So this was the card I got for Debbie. And I'm so happy the coffee, at least the organic, got to stay. I know how much it meant to you and Jeff and many of us on this team. And I know LV, thank you. And I know, corporate, they were able to make it happen. And that's just beautiful. So I'm so excited to be here, you guys. A couple weeks ago, I think it was, not last week, maybe the week before, I really kind of took a moment and started to go into the comp plan. Debbie, if you could allow me to share my screen, I want to show a couple of things in a minute. So I was going over the comp plan. I just want to reiterate a couple things. Some of you guys have been here for a long time and you know this, and some of you are, you're starting to know it, right? So I want you to write down 300 plus 600. I mean, I have this, I could do this in my sleep, you know, I could do it in my sleep. 300 plus 600 equals, I just kind of go straight across your paper, left to right. 300 BV plus 600 BV equals 900 BV times 6%, which is what we get paid, equals $54. So 900 times 6% equals $54. We call that a cycle. You can write cycle underneath that. Times 250. That's the maximum cycles you can earn per business center. You have unlimited business centers though. So you got 54 times 250 a week. You can write underneath that equals 13,500. Yeah, baby. Times 52 weeks in a year equals $702,000 a year income. I'm going to do it again. 300 plus 600 equals 900 times 6% equals $54, which is what we call a cycle, times 250, that's your maximum cycles per week, equals $13,500 residual income per week, times 52 weeks a year equals $702,000 a year. So remember, some of the things I was talking about was like how we have so many millionaires. There's not any companies out there that have that. Like, do your own research, look into it, call companies, talk to people. That's a clue right there. Our compensation plan is very, very generous. We get paid to unlimited depth. Okay. What does that mean? That means all of you came in after Jennifer came in on my team, and I was 10 years into my build. Okay. A lot of companies only pay you to a certain depth within the organization. And if I had that limit here, I wouldn't be making $13,500 a week. That's for sure. That's why one of the reasons why our compensation plan is so generous. And the thing is you never know when a hot molecule, which is what Renata Lee calls them, is going to land in your organization. Okay, you just never know. Jennifer Trinkner, and because of her, she brought in Debbie and Jeff and all of you, and every single person Jennifer brings in goes underneath me. And there's many people in my tree that are building. Jennifer just happens to be the largest builder in my organization. And so what is exciting here is that we have the hottest opportunity on the planet Earth. And one of the things I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see how I do. Oh no, there's my beautiful beach background. Okay. There's your website. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to dive in with you guys a little bit. I'm trying to, let me shrink my screen with you. Okay, how do I get rid of this whole big thing over here? Here we go. There, now it's tiny. All right, so right here on my screen, this is if you log in and you click on team and you click on and you click on view placement tree. Okay, just want you guys to know where I'm at. And this is where you get the BV summary chart, this chart right here. This is the snapshot of your business. And of course, many of you on here know this. You look at it daily, I hope. And it shows you how much volume you got going through one leg and how much volume you got going through the other leg, right? And it breaks it down and it tells you how many cycles you've earned right here. Okay. And it's great because you can look at it and it also tells you, I'm going to get to, current remaining volume. It tells you, remember, we never lose volume unless we go inactive. And this is an important feature that Jeff and I are going to talk to you guys about tonight for how important it is for us to educate our customers on this and why Jeff and Debbie and a lot of us on this team, we take people from preferred customer to associate right away. And there's a reason, there's many reasons for that, but there's a reason for that. So when you see right here, the current remaining volume, just know a lot of companies again, you can ask if you happen to be talking to network marketers, and I really, really hope you guys are talking to network marketers, right? I mean, make friends with every network marketer on the planet that you come across, whether online or in person, because you're building a network marketing team, right? And if you were building a basketball team, would you be talking to basketball players, or would you be talking to, I don't know, football players? You'd be talking to basketball players, right? So really taking the time to talk to network marketers. And one of the things you can talk to them about is their comp plan, and not to beat them up, but just to understand, the differences, right? Just to understand, and you can show them what you have and how excited you are, right? And so know that a lot of companies, or some companies at least, their volume flushes at the end of the week or the end of the month. Okay. And so ours doesn't flush. This current remaining volume right here, happens to be a small one. She's a new builder, this beautiful lady right here. But these things get up in the tens of thousands and the millions. I mean, I've seen people with 3 million in banked current, leftover volume on their left side because they haven't had that much volume on their right side, right? And that's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because when they do start producing volume on their right side, number one, they're going to get paid faster, right? If they have a lot of banked volume on, let's just say, a left, what does that mean, you guys? Let's say you've got someone who has been on auto ship for a year, and maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years, right? And they never shut off, and they order a minimum every month. They could easily have 20, 30,000 in banked volume right here on your team leg. Okay. And so what happens when that happens, if someone has that and they start to build, every time they create 300 in volume, they will cycle, because they already have tons of 900s over here, right? If they've got, let's say if they have 50,000 in banked volume, that's a lot of 900s, right? All they need is 300, and it'll take 600 out of that, and it'll leave the rest of it. Okay. So just know that. And then right here, of course, it shows you what is needed for your next cycle. So if you have a new person and you're mentoring them and you're coaching them and you're showing them, tell them, pay attention to this. If they've got a bunch of people already personally enrolled on their left and right, then when it comes time to enroll the next person, they might want to take, they might be able to say, oh, I'll put them on the right, I'll cycle, right? So there's strategy on all of that. And you want to work with your people on that and work with your leaders on that. So what is exciting here? Take a look at this, you guys. This is what's fascinating to me right here. Okay. What you're looking at right here is a BB summary chart of a new person who has, okay, you see, they're not even collecting volume right now. So this is a preferred customer who hasn't turned their clock over. Okay, which we need to get their clock turned over. We need to transfer them from a preferred customer to an associate, because they do have volume going through their left team, but because they haven't turned it from a preferred customer to associate, they stop banking it. Okay, you will only bank it for a certain amount of time as a preferred customer. Do you know what that is, Jeff? Is it 60? I do it so fast now.
120 days.
120.
90.
Okay, 90.
Oh, they just switched it to 90? It was 120 days, but but since she said 90, then we double check it.
Okay. So what are we talking about, you guys? So a preferred customer, in the beginning, they're going to let them bank volume that's happening underneath them. They're going to let this volume that's happening underneath them. If there was volume going through the left leg, let's say that's the leg they're on, that would bank. And that's what's happened here. Okay. They've let that preferred customer bank volume, but only for, let's say, 90 days. After that, they won't let them bank anymore unless they go over to associate. And it's very simple. I help them do it, put in their information and become an associate. And if they do it in the beginning and they got the packs that include that, the ultimate pack and the value pack, they don't pay for it, right? And so you want to help them turn from a preferred customer to an associate, so they're always banking volume. Now, what is this down here? personal holding volume. Well, that is this person's personal volume, anything over 100 points per month, right? Okay, so this is why we have people do their auto ship on like every 28 days instead of every 30 days. Because if they do it every 28 days, they will bank 100% of their order, versus if they do it every 30 days, they will only bank and hold on to anything over 100 BV. Okay, so every time you set up their monthly order, change that from every 30 days to every 28 days, which I know a lot of you know, but it's one of those things you got to remember to do that, right? So now right here, what's going on, Jeff? We've got a customer, okay? And Jeff is really good at this. I wanted him just to talk about it for a second. And this customer needs to be educated that they got some points accumulated, and there would be real easy for them to get their next month's order paid for, okay? Or at least half of it paid for, depending on how much they're ordering, right? And so, right, this personal holding volume right here would be the 300, actually there's two 300s there that they would need in order to cycle. You need 600 and 300 to cycle. And so as soon as this particular person shared with two people, their family, their husband, their wife, their brother, their sister, their husband, you know, any two people, then they would get paid on all of this banked volume. So Jeff, I know you always talk to them about like, it's like air miles, right? Is that the analogy you use a lot?
Yeah. So we, in our back office, if you go to your View My Tree, or you just pull up your team and you see all your people you enrolled, from your consultants to all your customers, if they say PC there, you're doing them a disservice. You're doing them a massive disservice. So everybody I enroll Alvy. Alvy wants to be just a customer, you know, just want to try the stuff. He doesn't believe yet. Is not a believer. And I said, okay, perfect. You're going to do, and these are the packs that we do: ultimate pack, value pack, and premium pack. Why do we do that? Those are the three packs. I want you guys to write those down. Those are the three packs that qualify to turn associate for free, to store your volume. Just like what I say, Alvy, it's just like, don't you have a credit card? You get points for it at the grocery store, the air miles. You know, when you swipe your card getting gas, you get air miles for it, or points, cash back. This is the same thing. I'm not going to let you not do this, because you're going to kick me in the butt later. Because if you start having the results like I did, you're going to get paid back at this, and people are going to notice. And we have a Eat for Free club. And so this is what you're going to do. You're going to do one of these. Which one fits your budget? So I'm sitting in this, and then I get them right back on the computer, and I say, I want you to log in. This is free. I don't go, okay, I'm going to show you the back office first. That's the first thing I do here before we get going. So you have the correct back office that I want to show you. I want you to log in and turn associate. I walk them through it. Put in your login, because this is where they're going to send you that cash I was telling you about. And then I'll give an example like Ronda just did. I don't go into this depth at a beginning, but you turn them associate and say, listen, this is just free. You're going to get a free website. You probably won't ever use it, but right now you're going to be a believer soon. And your mother, your sister, your husband, everybody's going to want. And, you know, I just gifted away over $3,000, $8,000 this last week on customers like yourself. $300 next month, you know, you get going. I'm going to show you, I'm going to say, dude, you got 2 months worth of product sitting here for free. And I'm going to show you how to access that. So that's my conversation I have. And you know what? I want to hit, if you're okay with it, Rhonda, can I share the screen? Because I want to hit real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Real quick. You saw what she just showed you. And you saw where, let me share this. Let me go to, can you see what I see right now? This back office, same thing. I want you to
Yes, we
look at
see my
this.
team.
Now, I got approval to do this, show you this. Remember she said millions of BV? If you look right here, they put that 100 BV every month. And back to what I'm doing, once I show them the back office, right after I turn them associate, I'm going to say, okay, go to view my team. You don't have a team here, BV summary. And I'm going to show them this. And I'm going to show them the importance of the 100 BV every month. And then I go to their auto ship. And I show them what I put in their auto ship to show them there's 100 BV worth of product. It's a little bitty order. I said, no matter what, it can't be 99. It has to be 100, 200, 300. I'd love a mill. I'd love 1,000 over there, but it has to be 100, little bitty order. Could be just the vitamins alone. So I show them the reason why behind this. This person, see that last name? This is my brother, my brother's wife's account. My brother has cashed this out. He doesn't want, he's going to build. He says he's going to build, but he understands business. He understands business. He's been with us since what? 2015? Never. And he's cashed this out. If you look at his team leg, that's all of us, 5 million. He'll never have to worry about pulling 600s. He can pull as many 600s forever, his whole life. So that 6% that Rhonda's talking about, this is at 18% now. 18% he's getting on his money. Now, this is personal holdover volume. If you follow that thing that she just told you, you take that number right here and divide it by 300. And you come up with 64, 62 point blah, 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 a bunch of points behind it. So you take 62 like she taught you and times it by 54. My brother has $3,348 waiting on him. You know how many times he's cashed that out at almost 4,000 bucks? 2 other times. They've went to Hawaii. He goes, no, I know it's there. I'm watching it. I'm letting it build up because we want to go to Hawaii. And he rolls his son again. And he rolls his daughter again. Boom. They let him ride. They terminate it out. He rolls them again. You know, it's simple. And if you go now, here's another example. Let me find the
Jeff, just pause for 1 second because we covered a lot, and I just want to make sure see if there's any questions. I mean, you guys, is that okay? Do you mind?
No, open it up. Yeah, perfect.
Our questions good? Okay. Because sometimes in math class, you ever get lost with the math teacher and then like you don't understand the rest of the class because you didn't understand one thing. So I just want to check in with anyone, really anyone on the line regarding these BV summary charts and kind of learning this. Is there any question? There's no silly questions or dumb questions. If you're just like, wait a minute, I didn't understand that. What does that mean? Anyone, feel free to raise your hand or unmute yourself.
And as you're doing that, I just want to say this money right here, right when they turn those 2 people, slams over to this leg. Remember,
That's right.
A left leg and a right leg. There's a 300, the low volume leg, and a high volume leg. 300, 600, like she said.
So the 18,000 over there, you guys, that's personal volume. That's his orders every month, month after month after month of his account that banks. And the reason it's banking instead of him getting paid on it is because he currently is not a paid as consultant. Okay, the only way you get paid on volume is if you have one active person on your left that you personally brought in. That means they've ordered 100 BV or more. And it could be 2 people that you brought in on your left that order 50 or more, and one on your right. Okay, so if someone has, let's say, one active person on their left, but not an active person on their right, maybe they enrolled 5 people and none of them have ordered the last 30 days, that's okay. They're not going to lose volume. It'll keep banking. It'll keep banking. So his brother has that volume. It just keeps banking and banking and banking. And what Jeff's saying is every few years, he just re-enrolls his children, one on his right, one on his left, and he cashes out all that volume. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes, I did also want to put in, I looked it up, and the way that the compensation plan is written is a person who is a preferred customer has 90 days.
90.
They bank both their personal volume and the team volume, the business volume for the first 90 days. But after 90 days, they only bank their personal volume for 180 days.
Okay.
So you really want them to get converted over in that first 90 days so that they have both those volumes that they're holding on to. So
Thank you,
Thank
Stephanie.
you for that.
All right,
And
any questions?
that's changed. So go ahead. That's perfect.
Just checking in. Everyone's up to speed?
And two, this has been something that I sat in a conference with Rashida. She's been with the company from the very beginning, and she explained this to me. I was like flipping deer in headlights, and I was in a room with 10 people, and I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn bad. And she looked at me, she goes, Jeff, what don't you understand? I said, why'd you pick me? She goes, I can tell. She goes, you're leaning in, you're trying to figure it out. And I had her go over, she goes, you're not going to get all this. She goes, but everything you learned today, someone's going to bring it up on the screen again and again. And then you're going to go, oh, I got it.
It's true.
Got it. You know, and so there's where this training means a lot. If you're doing business, just really make sure you turn people associate. And why? Because you wanted them in the Eat for Free Club. 99% of your team isn't paying for product, and you want them to store their product volume. And I also always say, listen, this other thing up here, you go up here, it says international sponsorship right here.
Yep.
I said, you know what? If you're okay with it, I know you're a customer, Alvy, but if you're okay with it, I want to max this out for you. I would like you to get that international sponsorship. So you get volume on that team volume from our entire team throughout the world that we have.
Yeah, scroll down. It shows the percentages right there. United States, 91.3.
Yeah. So it shows you.
Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, New Zealand.
And so I say, I want you to max this out. They would have never had this much.
Right.
You know, Mark Greer is fueling this for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And things like that. So you got to think you got to think all these different countries. So you want to introduce the business and be bold why you do what you do, helping people hit their goals throughout the world. And you do this as a business and you have an obligation. You want to show them this because as a customer, you want them to be in the Eat for Free Club. And if they ever participate in this, you know, you can just, you might know somebody that needs a job. And I want you to know about this, Rhonda. I want you to know this stuff. You might know your gardener may need medical insurance. They may need it, you know? So I want to show them right here down at the bottom. There's medical insurance that we offer as long as you're an associate holding 100 BV. There's a lot of people that need these things, guys. So go ahead, Rhonda.
Yes, that is great, Jeff. Listen, it's so brilliant how you bring it back to the airline miles because, you know, and the points, and you know how you like your credit cards, right? You accumulate points when you buy stuff. And that's what we're doing here. So you guys, that takes it, it's not like you're not, this is to your customers, obviously, and people that are business builders from the beginning as well. But that's such a great way, Jeff, to explain it to people. I want to make sure that you start banking points right away, because you could be down the road, you could be not paying for your products. Let me show it to you. And it's so great. If you get a chance, jump on a Zoom with them, show them, give them these visuals. You know, it's so helpful, right? Then just
Rhonda, I want to show you something else. Since you're a customer and I want to show you something.
yes.
Now, what it is, I want to show you this. This is fun. This thing right here, we're going to Mexico. I would love you as a customer if you want, you know, the collagen and stuff. And I show these trips real quick. And I say, I'm not going to go through this, but if this is a real business, I just showed you insurance. I show you this. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, health and wellness. So if you ever wanted to participate, this is a real business. And, you know, entrepreneurs that really make residual income, passive income, that have time and financial freedom in their life, do this type of things. Versus
I love it. That's so brilliant, Jeff. Hello, you show them the contest and promotions pages. And you know what, also, you're planting those seeds. And you got a hot molecule when they call you up in 2 days. They're like, I looked at every promotion, right? You're like, yeah, let me help you hit those. And so that's brilliant. I love it. That is so fantastic. And Jeff, do you show that page to give it as an example to your new people?
when I enroll somebody, right when I enroll them, I said, listen, I'm going to get your, and Rhonda taught me this. Right when you're ready, you're ready, Rhonda, perfect, got your information, perfect. I'm going to call you right back. I'm going to get or when they say, yeah, it sounds like the most popular pack, perfect. What's the credit card? It's the first thing that comes out of my mouth. Conversation's over.
Yes.
Credit card, what's the number on it? And then I ask what flavors and all that.
Nice.
You get the
Commitment.
right off the get-go. You don't ask all this, oh, I didn't know you need my credit card. I just spent 10, 15 minutes with you finding out all these shakes and all this stuff. And now you just tell me you don't have a credit card. You know what I mean? So no, I show them this, but I get them right back on the phone, just like I did Sammy. I get them right back on the phone right after it's done. I say, you're going to be in front of your computer in a half hour? Yep. Or what, tomorrow? No, tomorrow. Perfect. And right when I get them on, I log them into their account.
Great.
I log
Did
them
you
into.
ever show them that page as an example of what your brother does, how he goes to Hawaii every
Oh
few
yeah,
years?
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Once in a while, if I can see
Brilliant.
the engagement,
Yes.
and I just say, listen, this is why I don't want you to, you have to do this. You're going to kick me. And I said, I'm going to show you something.
Can you put it back up on the screen? We all need to take a little screenshot of that.
I know it's my brother's account. I don't want everybody taking a screenshot.
No. You can scroll it up so we don't see his name, but we just see the numbers.
I think it went away.
Okay, well, we'll see if you can do that later. But that would be a great example in story to tell people as you're explaining milestone. Hey, this guy's been using our products since 2015. Clearly they work. And and then you can share that story about how he banks his volume and then he goes to Hawaii every 4 years on isogenics. And that's a great example. And the visual is golden, you guys, right? So I really want to get a little interactive here. Either someone please unmute and give me like an aha moment that you're having or a question that you're having. Anything happening in
Ronda?
Yes. Hi, Mark.
Yeah, how are you guys? Yeah, I was just thinking there's so many people with Christmas coming up, the expenses of Christmas, looking for extra cash. I mean, if we go through our back office and look at the personal volume, there's instant cash. It's instant cash. You get it within 2 weeks.
Yes.
Plus the WIFM for us is they've got to order products. They've got to create a consultant or something. So there's extra volume for the team with the products to make the consultant. So it's a win-win for everybody.
That's
and
right.
You could get someone really interested in, oh shit, I can make money from this, just like Jeff's brother. So it's a win-win for everyone just to spend a bit of time to go through the back office and look for those people holding the volume.
It is. It really is. So brilliant, Mark. Thank you for pointing that out. I love it. Christmas is it's, everyone's looking for everything. And plus they could, if, they're Christmas shopping. So let's say I had some banked volume and I just needed to enroll 2 people to get paid on it, right? I could Christmas shop. I could enroll my mom and my sister or whatever, but I pay for it, right? And then those are gifts I give to them and I get money back, right? So we can show them, hey, you could buy this for your mom, this for your sister, and now you got your Christmas gifts handled. You've shopped from your own store and you're going to get this 300, 500, whatever back in your pocket.
We have a lot of last week during this contest. Believe me,
Yeah.
we dig into our back office to earn these things. We show people the money. And I can't tell you how many 320s, $320 is 2 months worth of orders for them over 100 BV. It's $160, 150 something bucks. So when you see there's 300, 3, 4 cycles, 5 cycles, you just call them and say, listen, you got 2 months worth of products you're ordering for free right here. Call me real quick. I want to show you how to access it. That's all I say is I'm blown away. I just saw you have $500 waiting on you. Call me real quick. I'm going to show you how to access it. That's all I say.
Yep. Beautiful. All right. Anyone else? A little bit of takeaway or question? Yes, LV. Hey, man.
Hey, what's up? I want to say hello. So I just wanted to actually give a shout out to one of my newest friends and customers, hopefully going to be an associate after today, Sarah Nikolic.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, so Sarah is 19 and she bought the ultimate pack.
Yay, Sarah.
So she is about to rock it. She doesn't even have her box yet. She's on the call tonight. So she's excited about it. She's looking forward to making a great transformation and she's interested in rocking the business too. So Sarah, welcome to the team. I'm so happy and proud of you and we're going to do some work here. So just want to say hello.
Welcome to the team, girl.
Oh, girl, you have landed in the most magical place and you have Alvy mentoring you. Oh my gosh, you are so, I found this at 35 and I was $45,000 in debt and flipping out about my financial future. I mean, I made okay money, but still obviously not enough. And I was so petrified and you know, working inside of a cubby, inside of an office, like Monday through Friday, right? And it was like this, I saw this freedom. I saw this and I'm so happy you're here, and just keep plugging in. And there's a lot to learn, but it's so worth it. And the freedom is so amazing. I'm 20 years later now. Can't believe it. I'm going to be, 20 years. And it's an incredible life, girl. So you're in the right place. Congratulations. Alvy, thank you so much for introducing her. We're so excited to know you. Where are you from real quick, Sarah?
I'm from Serbia.
Okay. Oh my gosh. And what is your goal right now with your health? Do you want to share it?
Yeah, so I would like to lose like around 30 to 40 pounds. So yeah.
You're gonna rock it. You are going to rock it. And the cool thing is you are going to be able to make money from going to the gym, from hitting the trail, from lifting some weights and taking your products, because you're going to inspire so many people, and you're going to be a walking billboard. You're not even going to have to say anything. People are going to look at you and go, "What the hell, girl? Like, where is it?" They're going to say, like, "Just give it to me," you know? And so you're going to have a great, great time. Just really follow everything Elvie says.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And we're talking big pictures here right now. And, you know, you're seeing that you really do, just by ordering every month, you accumulate all the volume underneath you, you know. And it was 10 years in my build, and a beautiful, beautiful soul landed in my build and just blew up my business, right? I get paid on everything everyone does underneath me. And that's called leverage in your life. And that's what I'm excited about. Thank you for being here. All right, anyone else want to share or ask a question? You guys are so beautiful.
Rhonda, I had two questions. One, I didn't understand what the difference is between the 28 days and the 30 days of like what happens to your BV.
Oh yeah, great question.
So
I know.
I know I've heard it, and I still don't, I didn't hear.
I just
what
broke it
happens.
all down in money. I just broke that down in money.
The 30 days, or
Huh?
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. Go ahead, Rhonda. But I just broke it down what it looks like in money for the year.
Oh, for the year. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what it is, basically very, very simple. Isogenics will allow each person, each associate, to get paid on their own volume, anything over the required volume to stay active. Okay. So your required volume is 100 points a month. Okay.
Right.
That's your required volume to stay active. Isogenics will pay you on anything over that. So if you order 500 in volume that month, you're going to get paid on 400, and the other 100 is going to qualify you. Okay. So that's how you get paid on your own volume. Well, there's this little glitch in the system, if you will. If you do your order every 29 days or every 30 days or 28 days versus every 30 days, the computer goes, "Wait, you just ordered 100 BV 28 days ago. So what happens is you get paid on all of it instead of anything over 100. Does that make sense?
so then you get paid on the 500 instead of the 400,
Right.
or
And so that's 1,200. Well, that's 1,200.
whatever.
100
Depends on how
100
much you're
BV
spending,
100
right?
BV a month. Oops. 100 BV a month extra that you get paid on. So that's 1,200 a year. Debbie, what's the
And-
math?
So do you want to know what that looks like if you
Yeah.
have your auto ship or somebody else's auto ship set for every 30 days? You just threw a $20 bill in the trash can.
There you go.
That's $20. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not into throwing $20 into the trash can. It also could mean the difference on a rank advance. That's 100 BV, right? And there are a lot of people when they're running for a rank advance that's all it comes down to hit that next star level or whatever is that 100 BV. And that 100 BV, if you would have held it, would have been your rank advance. So
Yeah.
you got to think about these things. So what it looks like is 100 BV doesn't sound like a lot, but it could be a rank advance. It also is, it equals $18 is what it equals. So a $20 bill going in the trash can. And if you did that every month, that's $216 a year. Why give away money?
Right?
Why throw it away? It makes no sense to me. And I want to add on any of you that have been doing this for a while, Sometimes you go into grace, maybe because, you know, somebody dropped off or whatever. But if you go into grace on your own account, you just threw that money in the trash. Like there's no reason any business builder goes into grace on their own account. There's no reason for that. You want to have it set for every 28 or 29 days. Don't go into grace on your own.
I'm going to give a little example on that, Grace. I'm a nervous wreck for my brother. I look at that and I'll message him, hey, just to clarify again, you know you have 2,000, 3,000 bucks in there. Oh yeah, okay. Make sure that 100 BV every month doesn't miss it, because that'll go away. And that's why it's real important to show people. And I tell people too, I say, you know, I set your auto ship. I show their auto ship, because when I'm going through their back office with them, back office walkthrough, showing everything I showed them, here's your auto ship. Remember I showed you that BV summary? And look down at the very bottom of the cost and the BV. See how your auto ship is only 120 BV or 105 BV. I put a little bitty thing in their auto ship. I said, that's why you keep it at that. In 28 days, I set it at 28 days or 29 days, because it's a company, it's a business. And the computer, when it hits 30, they take 100 of you, they take 100 of your BV. You get above and beyond that. But when you place it an order below 30, 29 days, you get all of it. So trust me on this one too. And I'm going to give you guys a big example of how powerful this is. We enrolled somebody, a pastor friend of ours, who was in a youth group for us as a kid. Now he's a pastor in North Carolina or something. We lost track of him. He never was involved in anything. He didn't want to do the business, but because I set him up right, he had $8,000 waiting on him. $8,000.
Woo! That
And
is a
isn't
man
that-
that's been on
it-
auto ship a
isn't-
long time.
All he said, I said, listen, what do you order? He goes, I order 2 shakes and those e-shots. That's all I want. And he goes, that comes every month. That's all I want. That's all he did forever. And so what a phone call to give somebody. You know, so
Wow.
if you want to run a business, and have another avenue of running your business after you mature your business. When you first start, there's people not that volume. Well, once you start building for a while, and if everybody's turned associate, you have an avenue to go, oh, I can't get any appointments. I can't. Oh, you got a lot of work to do. You can go right in your back office and start blessing people. And all of a sudden saying, hey, you want more cycles? Hey, guess what? My brother, you got flipping 3,000 bucks. You ready to do it? Enroll 2 people. I got 2 more people on my team, whether there's family or not, but anybody I'm going to go to, just like hitting this Mexico trip, digging in the back office. Hey, you got flipping 380 bucks here waiting on you. That AMP product that you wanted, it's free. Your wife wants that collagen. Let's enroll her with the collagen. Put the flipping AMP under your son. Boom. Get volume. Boom. You got all this money coming to you, or whatever it is. There's another avenue. These are already existing customers. You want to set people up for success on a premium, value, or ultimate when you enroll them. Period. You want a raging fan. If Frank Hernandez didn't do the ultimate pack, he probably wouldn't be here today. If Jeffrey down here, Lambert, ultimate pack. I can name them on this screen. Ultimate pack, ultimate pack.
Nice.
Mark Greer, business builder, ultimate pack. It's value packs and ultimate packs right here. Sammy, value pack. Sammy's
Nice job.
a raging fan. Renee Caney, value pack. She's here because she had these massive results. You want to create results? You want to create a raging fan? Enroll them with a system that's going to get it. When you want to hook that fish, you got to hook it hard. And how you hook them hard, you put the right fuel in their body to have massive results. Don't shortchange yourself and put them in with something that's not going to get the results. Then you're not going to have a customer. You're not going to have somebody that shares with their friends. So I tell people, Rhonda, I don't want you to do anything else but this most popular pack, please. Listen to me. You asked me for my guidance. You're not listening. I did this with Sammy. I argued I said, I'm not going to enroll you. You called me for my help and you're not listening. He goes, all right, do whatever you want. Perfect. Look, he's here. He's building.
Right.
He's ready to quit his job as a nurse and build full time with this, get insurance through Isogenics. Because why? I showed him the insurance.
Okay, I want to show something real fast. Okay, good job, man. It's right. That's right. Listen, we got to take a stand for people. They don't know. They just don't know. And we do. And don't be afraid to really push them to get the most benefit. You're doing it for them. You're not doing it for yourself. You know, and you know, this is personalized customer service on such a high level, you know. So let me show you guys this real quick because I want to make sure you understand this, which I'm sure a lot of you do. So, okay. Who can explain to me how you would figure out how many cycles or how much money this person would get by enrolling 2 people? Who can explain it to me?
Can I pick somebody like Andrea?
Sure.
Andrea Metzler.
Okay, Andrea, you're up, girl.
Okay. So you would take the personal holding volume and divide, which is 762, divide by 300 and multiply that by 54. That would tell you how many cycles. And to make sure that the other amount can hold it, the 3,100, you would divide that by 600.
That's right. That's right.
So they have 2 cycles.
Perfect. So we have to have 600 on one side, 300 on the other to cycle, right? And so when you have these numbers in front of you, you just divide them by 600. You divide the big number by 600. You divide the small number by 300. And if there's enough, then that's how many or you just take the small number and divide it by 300, take the big number, divide it by 600, there's enough. So you have to have enough, but that's how you do it. So I had a person one time, Jeff, who was just getting ready to give birth. That was so exciting. She had all this banked volume. I think it was like $4,000 of banked volume. And, you know, she was so excited because she was going to be able to, you know, to finish off her nursery. All she had to do was enroll 2 people. And so these conversations are really powerful, and knowing how to do that, you guys, if there's banked volume, if it's over here, this personal holding volume always will go to the low volume leg over here when the person enrolls 2 people. Okay. So let's just say let's say in this scenario, there was 3,147 in the left sales team banked. Okay, see, it says current remaining volume. Okay, right there, 3,000. Let's say that was there. I call that the bank. And then let's say over here, there was 1,000. Okay, pay attention because someone's going to give me the number now. And then there was this person, because this is 1,000 from let's say they had some people on their right leg who over the last year or 2 had ordered. And they had some people on their left leg who had been ordering. So these had numbers in them, these 2. Imagine this one said 1,000. And then they had their personal bank because they've not paid as a consultant. If they're not paid as a consultant, they're just going to keep banking until they get their 2. So who can figure out what that payment would be? Someone different. You want to call on someone, Jeff, again?
Yep. I'm going to call on Mark Greer.
Mark, nice. Woohoo.
He's in a business meeting. I forgot he told me not to call on.
Oh, don't call on him. Okay.
Can you talk, Mark?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, repeat the question again, Rhonda. Sorry, I've got a business
Okay,
call.
if
Hang on. I'll just grab somebody else.
Sorry.
I'll grab somebody else. Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Okay, you guys crack me up. All right. I am really good at this, by the way, and I feel stumped. And I'm glad you called on me because this comes up with people and I always want to be able to serve people. So to repeat your numbers, on the left side, there's 3,100 and on the right, did you say 1,000?
Yes.
Okay, so I do it this way.
And there's 760 personal holding volume. So there's 3 numbers.
So okay, gosh, math skills. Andrea really kicked butt with this. And I'm like, I have to count on my fingers. So forgive me, but I will get this. So on the bigger side, you will always put the 600 BV. And on the smaller side, you will go with the 300 BV. Am I on the right track? In case I
Yeah.
was doing this slow so everyone can understand. So 600 would go in, I need a calculator. 600 would go into 3,000. How many times? 6 is 12, 18, 24.
Where's your calculator? Don't you have a calculator at your desk? I'm
No, I have my phone, but it was plugged in. So is that 5? Hold on. 5 cycles. Am I right?
So you would take 3,147 and divide it by 600, and that's going to give you a number which is 5.24. So write that down. And then you would then take, what do you do next?
Then you would take the 1,000 plus the 762.
Yep, you would add those two together because your personal holding volume will always land in the lower volume team leg when the person becomes a consultant. Yep. So you add those two together.
So it would be 1,762 divided by 300. Is that correct?
Yep.
Did I get that right? Thank you. Thank you for assisting me. I so appreciate it.
300, and that equals 5.87.
5 cycles.
So we have 5, that person would have 5 cycles. Now 5 cycles is 5 times 54. Boom, boom. I always just do everything on my computer here. 5 times 54. Right there, $270 would be waiting.
And then if it's their first or second time hitting 5 cycles, they get another bonus. Yay!
That's right. If they hit, yeah, exactly.
Can I hit on one thing real quick?
Yes.
Now, this was a perfect scenario right here, guys. This was perfect. It's 5 and 5. But what if my screen doesn't work? But what if that 3,000 with the last thing she put the 762 and 1,000, it came to 5.8, right? But what if that 3,000 there was only 2,000?
Okay.
Then you realize you go 2,000 times
Divided by 600.
how many times? It only goes in 3. So when you realize your holdover volume slides over to this leg and it's worth 5 cycles, 300 goes into that 5 times, and you go over to this major leg that's a larger number than that 17, and you realize, well, 600 only goes into that 3 times. How can I get 5 cycles? You don't. You get 3 cycles because your holdover, your major leg won't support 5 cycles. So when it doesn't support it, it only gives you 3 cycles. And then the holdover volume, whatever the rollover minutes, like Verizon used to be, the rollover minutes of points, because there's only 3 here. So there's only 900 is going to come out. So you have 862 volume going back over.
Yeah, exactly. You don't lose the volume. It'll stay there. It'll
It's a
stay there.
beautiful thing. So if you get confused and you look, well, this doesn't add up. I got 5 cycles here. Why ain't it giving me 5 cycles? It's because your other leg won't support 5 cycles. The number's bigger, but it won't support 500-600s going out there. It'll only support 3. So it takes.
So remember, your bigger leg divided by 600 is the maximum cycles they're going to earn. Okay, so that's what you want to do first. Take the bigger number and divide it by 600. That's the maximum. So let's say you take the bigger number, you divide it by 600 and you get 5. Okay, or let's say you get 3, like this scenario, right? Then you take the smaller number and you divide it by 300. And if you get 6, you're only going to get the 3 cycles, is what Jeff is saying, but you're not going to lose that volume. It's going to all stay there. And as soon as you hit some 600s, boom, 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 boom.
And I just want to say, you guys, this is an advanced training. So all you guys on here, if you're new, suck it up right now. Just say, man, I was on a flipping badass training and I got little tidbits. I don't even understand it. I'm not going to be able to explain it when I hang up.
Exactly.
But the next time someone shows it to me, I'm going to remember something.
Yeah.
I'm
And when
gonna
you
remember.
start seeing banked volume and holdover volume, a little bit of that's going to remember that you heard tonight, and you're going to call your whoever knows, and you're going to say, all right, explain it to me again. And they're going to be like, I can't wait to explain it to you again.
Did you hear how Andrea Metzler explained it? She was spot on.
Yep.
She's heard it over and over and over from
That's
me.
right. You have.
Because
And I
Jeff
feel
has told
confident.
me over and over again. He's so patient.
Yes,
Thank you, Jeff.
But now, if I got a builder on the phone and I can't take the call, I know I can go, you know what? I got a person on our team that's building, that knows the compensation plan, that knows everything about it. I'm going to refer you over to her. She's going to explain everything. And then I'll follow up with you tomorrow after your pack's in, and she's going to talk about the business, because she took the time, and how she's taken the time now. We're over, so we're going to end this, but she's taken the time now, digging into her organization and doing the work. Right now, she's going to be on that Mexico trip. She's one of them. We're going, go.
All
And
right. So some takeaways here. Number one, always bring them in with a pack that includes the free membership. Okay. You want to give them all the benefits and features they can get. So the premium, the value, or the ultimate pack is going to be free associate membership. Number two, you want to turn them an associate right away, and you just want to plant the seed. It's free. And the reason I want you to get this is you're going to get points. You're going to get just like on your cards, how you get airline points and miles when you spend on your credit card, you're going to get that here. And I don't want you to miss it. So let's get your account switched over right now. And then they're going to start accumulating points, and just say, look, in a couple of weeks, I'll start explaining more to you about it, or I'll explain it to you now so they understand, right? And you're starting to plant that seed. And then what we were just showing you with these bigger numbers of banked volumes, these are people that, like I was showing you, these are people that have been ordering since May. Okay, just a few months, right? And they already have all this bank volume. So you want to be going through your personally enrolled and clicking on them, and then looking at their placement tree. You can see everyone's. You don't just see yours. You see everyone underneath you, and you can see that BV summary of every single person underneath you, whether you put them there or not. And so you can, if you enroll them, you explain it to them. If someone else enrolled them, you help them explain it. You call them and say, listen, we got to explain this to your customer. Let's do it. I'm going to help you. Okay. That's it. I think those are the top takeaways I wanted to share.
and if you enroll 3 people with all value packs and set it at 28 days, you got a cycle coming for your customer too.
Yeah, that's right. On top of
Have that volume. But I want to hit real quick. Collagen Elixir, 6-pack Collagen Elixir. I don't enroll a lot of them, but I do, you know what I mean? And I just say, listen, as I'm going through their back office, I say, you're going to add $29 to this order just so you know. It's going to be $29 more, because I'm going to make sure you get all the benefits from this. And I'm going to make sure I want 3 months worth of products for free for you. And I'm going to show you how to get that. And so I had $29 right off the get-go to a collagen 6-pack order. And I let them know right off the get-go, because I'm going to show them how to get 3 months worth of free products. And 3 months is just having 2 friends and having them find 2 friends. They get 3 months worth of collagen. They get that whole flipping thing done for that $29.
Yep.
And and I break it down, and you're going to make $600. You're going to make 600 and something bucks. 600 and something bucks, and get your college. That covers your collagen. Over $650 you're going to make.
Yeah, very much.
So you set yourself up to talk about the business every time on enrollment, not after the fact, and you forget everybody, and you go in your back office and you scroll down and all you see is PCs. And you go, dang it, it's past 90 days. Dang it, it's past 120 days. All flushed. It's because of me. So,
oh my gosh, I've done it. It's horrible. Don't do that.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Look at you. We are late, and you guys hung in there.
They hung in there. Amazing. I do have one thing that I do want to say, and went back and forth on if I wanted to say it or not, but you know me. When I got something to say, I got to say it, right? Ready? We just want to give one more huge shout out to our ISA Body finalist, Mark Greer. We're so proud of you and just, we love you so much. Thank you for representing not just Isogenics, but this team. You are just an amazing human being, and we just couldn't be prouder. So I just wanted to give that shout out. Thank you, Mark Greer, for all
Thanks,
you
Debbie.
do.
Thanks, everybody.
So true. Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys.
Okay, let's all unmute and we're gonna scream it like we mean it.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay, Rhonda's gonna take
Everybody
us out.
unmute.
She has the most history.
Yeah,
Rhonda, take us out.
1,
Rhonda,
2,
take
3.
Isogenics.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda.
In the whole world.
Thank
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks,
You
Rhonda.
guys.
you, Andrea.
Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
Kimberly.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.